Brought to you by Duralast.
A modern engine measures two things exceptionally well: the amount of air going into the combustion chamber with the mass airflow sensor, and the byproducts generated by the combustion event with the oxygen sensor. These measurements allow the engine's computer to put the right amount of fuel into the cylinder for the most efficient and cleanest combustion event. The short-term fuel trim is a constantly changing equation of throttle angles, loads, and temperatures. These inputs can change the length of the fuel injector's pulse and when the ECM sends power to the primary side of the coil. These can be called short-term factors for the fuel management of the engine. Fuel trim is the adjustment the engine computer makes to the fuel mixture to maintain a balanced air-fuel ratio. Either the engine is taking away fuel or adding fuel, so the exhaust byproducts, measured by the oxygen sensor, add up to an efficient operation. A positive number means the fuel system adds fuel by lengthening the injector pulse, so more fuel goes into the combustion chamber. A negative number means the engine is taking fuel away by shortening the injector pulse. A rich fuel mixture can produce more power, up to a point, but it also increases fuel consumption and emissions. Conversely, a lean fuel mixture reduces fuel consumption, but can also increase emissions if the mixture is so lean that it fails to ignite and causes a lean misfire. Accurate fuel trim values require an accurate feedback signal from the oxygen sensor. Otherwise, the engine computer has no way of knowing whether the fuel mixture is running rich or lean. When the engine is shut off, the fuel trim values are retained in the computer's memory, so the next time the vehicle is driven, it can pick up where it left off. Erasing the computer's memory with a scan tool or disconnecting the battery or the PCM power supply to clear codes also wipes the fuel trim values, which means the computer has to start learning the fuel adjustments all over again the next time the engine runs. On most vehicles, the fuel trim is expressed as a positive or negative number. A zero fuel trim would be a perfect air-fuel ratio achieved close to sea level. A positive number means it is adding fuel. A negative number means it is taking away fuel. Some vehicles use a scale for the fuel trims. 128 is zero, 129 and higher is lean, 127 and lower is too rich. Some vehicles might use a different middle point number. Look at the service information to interpret these numbers. Values for long-term fuel trim normally range from -10% to positive 10% for most vehicles. This value is a more accurate indicator of how the fuel mixture is being corrected to compensate for changes in the air-fuel ratio occurring inside the engine. If the number exceeds plus or minus 10%, it will set a code for a bank being rich or lean on most vehicles. Thanks for watching.